Hey y'all, it's Caitlin, and this is going to be another random haul, and I'm starting it with possibly my favorite out of these. I mean, just about all these pops I really love, but this one is probably my favorite just based off the character. So this is Batwoman from DC Comics. I love it. One thing that I absolutely truly love is that they put the older school style artwork. Okay, if you guys haven't read the New 52 Batwoman comics, pick one up. Even if you're not going to read it, find a friend who has it, find a comic shop that still has one in stock, and just flip through it, because the artwork in these books were gorgeous. And it was always like one, like, I don't know what the official term for it would be, but there was always like one special page inside each book where it was almost like the transcript was almost like a maze. You actually had to like switch, like turn the book a couple ways in order to read it. But it was always so elegantly put. It was so freaking gorgeous the way this worked, and it was I cannot praise the artwork enough in this book. What I don't understand, so if you guys saw my Batwoman statue review, you heard about the background Batwoman and how the retro Batwoman, nothing like this Batwoman. Well, technically the same character, but way redone. So why did they put like old school DC Comics? I mean, none of it shows Batwoman, first of all, but it's all like old school DC Comics. They ought to put at least new school or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So I did order this from my comic shop. Oh, and it was so freaking worth it. I mean, an exclusive pop through my comic shop is still valued less than one at Hot Topic, which I'm very thankful for. So I saw Franklin's video. Yeah, Franklin was actually didn't think that she would stand up on her own. She does have a stand, and I don't know how she does on that stand, but she doesn't need it. Look, her feet aren't touching. I do see what Franklin was saying, that this foot wasn't level with that one. It doesn't need to be. So if you guys take this out of box, so she's leaning on this foot, right? And still not, that entire foot is still not all the way, but her cape is settling her. So she's standing by her cape, and she is solid. She does not need that stand. But anyway, so if you get this out of box, don't be afraid to stand it up. But I will say again, my argument that I have with nearly every Bat family character: needs to have the slanted eyes. But other than that, this thing is gorgeous. Batwoman has a very unique style where it's just two colors, and that's all that's needed. I will say, if they wanted to make it more like this, like the New 52 style, then Kate had a really pale complexion, like Harley Quinn Joker pale. There was no really background reason for it, she just did. But then in the newer style, she does have more of a natural skin complexion. So it makes more sense for the current comics, but if they're trying to go for New 52, it needed to be a lot paler, like, again, Harley or Joker. But this is gorgeous. She has the Batarang in her hand. This thing's beautiful, and I agree with Franklin. I need a metallic. This thing would look awesome metallic, so I may have to do that, get another one and do that. But oh man, this is so cool. Way. I should have brought mine down here. I made a Batwoman pop a few years ago. This beats the shit out of mine, although I did put the slanted eyes on mine, so a point for each, I guess. But this thing is gorgeous, and I love it. Okay, I'm trying to think, which one did I get next? I think it was this one. I went to Hot Topic, and I was looking for the new Steve Irwin pop, because the only chases I've ever found in the wild, and it's only been 2, was at Hot Topic, so I was kind of hoping, well, maybe I'll get lucky again and get the Steve Irwin pop, the chase of it, because I really want the chase of that one, but they didn't have it. But they did have the new Maleficent. Now, I have not seen this movie yet. I know, I keep saying I'm gonna go watch it, but I don't know what it is about me watching movies And there are some movies I'll sit down and enjoy. Monty Python, The Holy Grail, The Grinch That Stole Christmas, Halloween Town. I don't know why it's just these ones. Twilight, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that. The Monster High movies, I'll sit down and watch. The Scooby-Doo movies, I'll sit down and watch. But there are some movies I just don't. Even though I want to see them, at the same time I don't. It's weird. I don't understand it. But I do want to see this movie eventually. It might be after it comes out on like DVD or something. But I'm eventually going to watch. This insert is in here completely. Guys, look at the way that insert is put in there. Like, holy crap. The insert is really badly put in there, but whatever. So she does not come in with a stand. Maleficent does not. She's a bit wobblier than Batwoman, but she still doesn't need it. Now, I've had a lot of people comment me about the original Maleficent one, because I have the one from the original movie. And I will say, the sculpt on this one is a lot better, because they put in the cheekbones and stuff, but it's an updated character pop, so it's expected that it would be a little bit better. I do love the design of the dress and the necklace, and it's got the little skull crown. I know from... I haven't watched the movie, but I've been reading the fan fiction about it, so I know it has something to do with her phoenix, spoiler alert, I guess. But to me, that doesn't give too much away, but I don't know about for other people, but this is... I really need to get to the... I just need to get my crap in order and just get to the damn theater already. But her lips are printed on, which I do think that looks a little bit better. Does this one have lips? Yeah, okay. I can't remember. But, and again, look, slanted eyes. Slightly slanted, but slanted. But anyway, but I love Maleficent. The original Maleficent movie, when people ask me what my favorite movie is, that's what I tell them. Maleficent. When people ask me what my favorite Disney movie is, I'm like, are you talking live action or animation? Because a lot of people just care about the animation, but whatever. So I love that pop. But still need to go watch the movie. Now this one, Funko. You make us buy the same pop again, with some glow-in-the-dark paint splattered onto it, because you know we will. So this is the Venomized Storm from the Funko shop that's glow-in-the-dark. But, yeah. I mentioned when I got the original one of this one, this is definitely not my favorite Storm. Storm is my favorite Marvel character, okay? I will buy any Storm that Funko produces. And unfortunately, this was one of them. If this was any other if this was any of the other Venomized line, wouldn't have gotten it. But it's Storm, so I have to. And we'll turn the lights off and look at the glow at the end of the video, because there's actually another pop down here that needs the lights off for it too. But exact same sculpt as the other one. You can see the glow-in-the-dark paint on this one, like the texture of it. And again, I was watching Franklin's live stream. I think it was the same one where he had Batwoman. The lighting doesn't glow as much as the hair or the eyes, which, because of the color of it, understandable. But if this thing was actually made with glow-in-the-dark resin, it should be glowing a lot better than what it showed on his video, which I think he pointed out. It's always going to show up better in real life than it does on, video. And it shows up even better on still pictures than it does in videos, but whatever. This thing stands just as well as the other one does. She, of course, has that classic Marvel bobblehead. I am looking very much forward to the Fantastic Four line. How about you guys? That's the one I'm waiting on. Now, this last one is already out of box because I had to put the batteries in it. But I've got the Frosty Franklin, I can't remember. The snowman post office dude from the Mermaid line. I didn't check to see if this guy could stand on his own without the stand. Yeah, but I got my fireplace mantle decked out in that snow cotton stuff. So he's gonna need this to stay in the cotton. But here is this. His box looked exactly the same as, Santa did. So he's got a little candy cane sticking out of his his mail parcel. He's got his little hat on, and I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but the texture of this, like snow, it's not smooth, like, so it looks like compacted snow. It really does, and I love that detail. His smile is looks like it's made out of coal. He's got a carrot nose. It's so freaking adorable. And I think this says First Santa Claus or something like this on the little envelope he's holding. It doesn't look like claws to me. You know how, like, there's, like, a first class mail? This is, like, Santa Claus mail. I think that's what it says or something. I honestly can't really tell, but I think that's what it is. But this little post office, I think, is adorable. Again, it's got the glitter on the roof of the snow, but none on the windows or the ground, which I don't understand. There's these red and green candy canes that are bordering the stairwell to the post office, and if you look through these windows, it's all piled up with like little mail envelopes, and the front window is a thermometer, or shaped like a thermometer anyway, and I think that is adorable. I absolutely love this. It's got North Pole Post Office on it. This is so cute. Okay, and again, this thing lights up. That thing glows in the dark. So let me hit the lights, and we'll come back and look at both of these. Alright, y'all, the Christmas lights are still on. I'm not turning them off. I should have got my UV light out before I turned the lights off. Here it is. Okay, so let's look at the post office first. There we go. It's not the brightest light. In fact, you can't even tell that it's on when the lights are on. Yeah, some lights you can see in the dark. This one, or in the light rather. This one you cannot, but it does show up fairly well in the dark. But I can see these not lasting a long time. So if you guys do put these on display, I would turn it off as often as possible. But this thing needs new batteries. And I will tell you that right. See, it's flickering. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys or not. Oh, wow, this is bad. Okay, quick. Oh, I'll have to get new batteries for sure with these things. Good thing we've been buying a lot of Christmas lights, because we've been buying a lot of batteries to go with those Christmas lights. Oh, wow, okay. So, there it is. Again, you guys can't see. See, I promise you the lightning does glow, but with the amount of UV power that's in this thing, maybe if I just hold it to the lightning for a minute. But you guys saw the eyes, the mohawk, the thing on her chest. See, that does glow. It just doesn't glow as strong as the white parts, which kind of makes sense. So, there she is. I will admit, this looks really badass, but I still don't like that I had to buy two of a pop that I don't really... I mean, hang on, let me get the lights on before I start ranting. I like this pop, I love this character. I just don't... Honestly and truly, years ago I told myself that I would get if they ever make any more Storm Pops, I'd buy them all. But realistically, if this pop, and if they had said there's going to be a glow-in-the-dark version of this pop when the original one came out, I probably would have just gotten this one and not the common one. But, I mean, I have the regular and the glow-in-the-dark of the original one, though. So, honestly, I probably would have talked myself into getting both of them anyway. So, but at the same time, I know a lot of people are kind of mad, but you have to admit, it is kind of cool, and it does make sense. That's glow-in-the-dark. But anyway, guys, so that is my haul for today. I have quite the assortment here. So, we have DC, Disney, Marvel, and Funko Original, so pretty good. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's a community, not a competition, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.